Hi, I'm Jacqueline. I'm going to make a blog about occupational therapy and being a student in the last 6 months of that journey and the transition of becoming a student to a professional. Thought this would be a nice little outlet for me because it's going to be something that I can go to, that I can review and reflect. And also, it's kind of nice to show other students who are feeling like they're in that dark hole of I'm never going to get out, I'm never going to become a professional. I think this would be nice for them, and I think it'd also be a great way to spread the word about occupational therapy. And who knows, maybe I'll become famous in the OT world for becoming the first blogger and helping other students become confident in knowing what they actually know. Like, you are learning, you're getting it, it's coming through. I know it doesn't feel like that, but it is. So I guess I'll do a little definition about what occupational therapy is. So occupational therapy is something that if you have an injury, a trauma, mental health problem, or a intellectual disability, occupational therapy comes in and uses functional occupation-based activities that get you to be as independent as possible. I guess a little example would be someone who has had a hip replacement and they're trying to do the simplest things from getting dressed and bathing, adhering to the precautions, and also, trying to get back to the normal life. Like, something to be really important to them would be feeding their dog or their cat, and they can't do that because the food's on the floor and they can't bend over past 90 degrees. So what occupational therapy does is we come up with creative tools, ideas, tips, and we educate the patients and treat the patients as a whole human, as a whole being. They are, and do what is important to them. Like, give them the option of what would you like to work on, what are your goals, what do you want to get out of this treatment, so that way you can get back to your life and be as independent as you were before this injury, trauma, mental health issue, etc. I think that's a clear definition. I want to say that is. I'm trying to be really confident in what I'm saying, because that's one thing I think I need to work on professionally wise, is knowing what I'm saying and having confidence in it. So that's another reason why I have this blog. It's a little personal outlet for me to reflect on what I know and give that back to people. And maybe if it's coming from a student, they will feel like, oh, okay, so she's not even graduated yet and she understands what she's saying. Mind you, I'm 6 months away from graduation, so I thought I would do this blog as a way to record the rest of it, of what's going on in the next 6 months. So yeah, I think that's what this blog is going to be about. So I'll stop it there. I'm going to go do some homework because it's the last bit of the semester that's left. I have a lab practical tomorrow and a seminar class to start, and then my last semester of occupational therapy assistant student begins, which is scary, and I'll talk more about that later. But as for now, I'll leave it here and get some work done. And then tomorrow, I will try to record also with this guy outside of my room. And hopefully the other students, I'm going to try and do it tomorrow to see how they react to it. They're going to be like, we are prepping for an exam. What are you doing? But we'll see how it works out. And yeah, more to come, to be continued.